Let's do it. Let's do it. We're here. We are in losers round two. Round 3. Because I lost in winners, I ended up in losers round 3, which is pretty cool. You gotta say, I like that a lot. I played too many tournaments where I end up mostly Smash, but you end up in winners round 2 and then you lose, and you somehow end up in losers round 1 again, even though you already won a game. Like, that's just how the smaller brackets go. But here we are, a nice big bracket where we get to skip round 1 of winners. And winners. And honestly, I'm pretty excited for this match. Because I'm at a point where it's just like, I already had that loss, so the nerves are gone. Last week, I had so much nerves about the match. There was like 1,000 reasons. The matchup was awful. Honestly, I don't think it was that bad. I just didn't prep properly. Yeah, the main issue is my prep was terrible. But I mean, honestly, it's not like the worst. Like, we can live with that. We can live with bad prep. It happens. I'm not perfect. But yeah. Here we are again. We're losers round 3. Didn't have to earn my way here. Well, I did technically, but you know what I mean. Like, technically, I already played. I've played no matches of playoff, basically. I went into a match and lost. But that was it. We are up against Jordan this week, and their team, the Miami Palafins. I should have known they got the Palafin profile pic on the server. But honestly, we're just getting right into it. I have a couple good reads on what their team's going to be, but I can't be certain about it. I'm kind of just making it up as I go. Usually it's an educated guess based on the weekly stats. I'll be honest, I do like to skim weekly stats a little bit. But in finals, you can't do that at all. It's pretty interesting. It's like, okay, just gotta change it up, I guess. But no, I'll be honest, there was definitely some weeks where I prepped for like 6 total Mons, because I knew that's what they were going to bring, because their use of stats were so high on their teams. Like, I'm just saying an example. It's not a dig or anything, but Electric had multiple Mons at like 100% usage, 4 of them to be specific, and another Mon with a lot of usage. And it's like, am I supposed to think you're not going to bring those? Like, I don't know. But in this format, there's not really that much you can do about it. Good luck, have fun to Jordan. Obviously no rules. And let me make sure my team is correct. I should have it already in here, but I just want to make sure. It's got Cobra Cloak, which is pretty much all I needed to see. Seems right to me, I don't know. Alright. Oh boy. Right, because you can edit team, so it's fine. I just have some issues with getting the team up. Totally fine. Gives me more time to think, I suppose. More or less what I'm expecting is a hard Trick Room mode with a like Dragonite, Brute Bonnet, Hariyama support chain with Orthworm. Like, Orthworm Arcanine might be a possible lead. It's not really something I haven't, like, prepped for exactly, but it is possibly what the lead could be here. The cool thing about that is that it's actually not that bad, because I have a pretty default lead here that I'm already ready for. Like, whatever they bring, I mean, obviously I have to see their team right now. But whatever they bring, I'm mostly going to be ready for it. Okay, this is more or less what I was expecting. No Brute Bonnet, which is actually insane. Because that thing is so annoying, it's my team, I'll be honest. Alright. I think I still have the same default lead. I don't think much changes here. As far as I'm aware. Because worst case, they lead Jolteon early, and then I have a Garchomp switch in. In which case, after that, I can Terra Steel Garchomp and start Swords Dancing or something. I don't know, we'll see, obviously, I mean. Are they going to go for the early Trick Room? I can't actually tell, I'll be honest with you. If they go Hatterene Hariyama is what I would think would be the early lead. That or Earthworm. Either way, I just start setting up with Iron Defenses most likely. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, whatever. Let's go for it. I kind of already had this lead planned out. Jolteon being there instead of Bruvani kind of ruined some of my prep, but it's really not that big a deal, I'll be honest. I mean, kind of. Like, Poltergeist's Terror is useless. Taunt isn't super great. Okay, this is pretty much what I was expecting. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah. So we just start Iron Defense. Yeah, that's it. Now we click, no, we click Imprison. That scared the crap out of me. They can't fake out me. They can fake out the Corv, but that's honestly not that big a deal. Because either way we stop the Trick Room here, so honestly, yeah, let's do it. Everyone's really big, except for Poltergeist. All the mons here are enormous. Henry's not that big, but they're tall. Poltergeist is just a little guy. As big as a damn pot of tea. I'm recording, right? Yep. Fake out comes out. Pretty expected. It's okay. We go for the Imprison, and let's see what the... I'm assuming it's Sage. Trick Room's going out, right? Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, nice. That's great. I wish I had Protect on this thing, but it's honestly not too big a deal, to be honest. I get the leftovers heal off. That's great. We design defense. Yeah, just straight up. Now we start killing the Hatterene because we don't want to have it. We don't want to have Poltergeist go down before the Hatterene's at least low enough that I can kill it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want this to happen here. So put up a weird spot. I don't think it's that bad because the Hariyama doesn't do that much to Corviknight. If they switch out, that makes sense. Might have to switch Poltergeist out soon, but we get a free Shadow Ball off on the Dragonite. That's nice. Can't confirm how much it'll do. Oh, they're tearing. Okay. This is gonna be like Terra Electric or something like that. That'd be interesting. Honestly, it's not that bad because I can tear. It gets rid of the Dragonite. Terra Steel. Okay, that's actively bad actually for them. Because I'm setting up with Iron Defenses right now, and they're not. Guts. I mean, they could be Guts still, but they're probably just Thick Fat if that's the case. I don't know what their item is yet, but yeah, we don't know any items. The Dragonite drop's really important, actually, now I'm looking at it. That's pretty great. We have a knockoff. That sucks, obviously, but we live because of the Focus Sash. The question is, do I switch out, or do I stay in and just start hitting the Dragonite? Because I should outspeed it now, and then that'll hurt. I think we might just Iron Defense again, even. That's not a bad play, I'll be honest. Because they can't do anything about this. I think that's a guaranteed kill. Especially if they're multi-field, which they probably aren't, realistically, considering how much it just did. Bullet Punch, I forgot about that completely. Ah, fair enough. Completely forgot about Bullet Punch, you're right, okay. That's not too bad, though. Obviously I would have liked to get the kill, but... Especially the Outrage, interesting. It's probably not going to do anything. Yeah, it does nothing, okay. That's what I expected here. We go for another Iron Defense. That lowers the damage even more. It's getting a little spooky now because we have to rely on leftovers recovery, and we don't have that soon if they knock us off. So I think the play right now is always... Because they're locked into Outrage, I think we switch into Sylveon every time, but it is a little scary considering that what's going on. Honestly, it might just Protect, to be fair. Although Body Press might kill. I'm not sure if it kills, so I'm going to click Protect, but I am aware this is a possibly suboptimal play depending how this turn goes. Nah, I'm down, whatever. Outright Dragonite's super scary. It makes me think it's just Choice Band, if that's the case. I can get rid of that. It's probably Terra Flying. If it's going to be Choice Band, it's probably Terra Flying. So we can assume Outrage, and I can probably assume Iron Head as well. I could be wrong about that, obviously, but it's not completely unlikely that's Iron Head. Hariyama does go down, that's great, okay. So it would have been better if I had just had Voice there, but it was a lot safer of a turn, I'll say what. I don't know what they bring in now. Hatterene doesn't really do anything, to be honest. Because with +2, Corviknight does a crap ton to Corviknight, or Hatterene, even though it is not super effective or 4 times resisted. Arcanine comes out, that's actually pretty good still, I'll be honest. So I think right now, obviously mirror armor. The clear emote, okay, that's interesting. So they knew that I was gonna be here with mirror armor, which is, it's not bad. We just body press this every time. I don't think it didn't get confused, so it's not gonna be like that or anything. But I think we just hyper voice, yeah, okay. This is a pretty clear-cut Kern. Obviously that's not great. We prefer not to be burned, obviously, but I honestly think that's not too bad. Because we're just that bulky, like seriously. I think that's how I'm thinking about it. I think that's how Outrage works, is that if there's a immune target, it just clicks Outrage every time, which makes sense. I think that's probably a very safe game design choice. So our left was got denied, or not denied, just negated. But honestly, I think we just target the, what's it called? Heterine right now. Look, I'm just saying this preemptively. I think I'm really glad I realized Iron Defense was the play here. Because there was a point in time where I was running just Tailwind, U-Turn, and Drill Peck with Taunt. Still, because I wanted the safe usage with certain mons here. Honestly, I think we double into Hatterene just to make sure it's not doing anything. Honestly, Terra Blast. Because if it's that Trick Room, it doesn't really do anything, is the thing. So we just click Hyper Voice. It's okay. Yeah, it's whatever. River Flowbits, I don't think they'll do much, I'll be honest. Yeah, I had to crit if we wanted to get a kill there or anything. Obviously it did a pretty good chunk, but we're still pretty safe. We get the chip down on Arcanine, and now it's not a spread move for Sylveon's Hyper Voice, which should make it stronger than Terra Blast. Oh my god, that did a lot. Alright, that's probably not... Oh, it's Berry, okay. Berry is Citrus, probably? This rate? Yeah, Citrus, okay. So we have some items down. I'm pretty sure it's Choice Band on Dragonite. Okay, that's good to know. Mystical Fire. So they're probably not Psychic. My thought process is they're Trick Room, Protect, Dazzle, Mystical Fire. But honestly, it's over. Like, yeah, there's nothing they could do here. I might just Protect Guard, but even that reveals that I Protect. So I'm just gonna go for Stomping Tantrum. Nice and safe move, nothing crazy. Whatever, what are you gonna do? I could be banned, I could be Scarf, you don't know. Is the thing there. That doesn't reveal too much. Having Stomping Tantrum isn't like some crazy tech or anything. It's just a normal stab move. So I think that's pretty alright. We know the Hariyama's Terra Steel. We don't know their item or anything. Actually, I have no idea what their item could be. Actually, it's probably Soul Vest now I'm thinking about it. Because we only hit it with physical attacks, but it didn't actually matter because we didn't get that far. If anything, I'd assume it's set as something like Knock Off, Drain Punch, Bullet Punch, and Fake Out. No, we saw Fake Out. Yeah. We saw Fake Out. That's confirmed. Ooh, that was an awful voice crack. Jesus Christ. That's a really bad voice crack. Need some water is what that means. Okay, for game 2, I think we just go straight up with Garchomp, Rage Powder, Scovillain with Slitherwing in the back. If they lead something like Hatterene, Hariyama again, that's not amazing, but we do at least have the boosts up. Because if we're Terra Stealing, they're not going to know we're going to Terra Steal immediately. No, that's pretty good. I'm fine with that. Do I bring Corv in the back or Sylveon? I think Sylveon does more overall. But it's kind of in a weird spot right now. I just... Dragonite having to lock itself in with Band is actually really important for this matchup. And, I'm not sure what they have to hit Corviknight, I'll be honest. Could be Fire Punch. It could just be a Fire Punch Dragonite. I could believe that pretty reasonably. Instead of running Terra Blast, Terra Flying. But honestly... I'm just gonna bring Sylveon. Let's just do it, yeah. Could be like Terra Steel Dragonite, or even like just Terra Fire to hit super hard with Fire Punch. Like, I could see that. That's pretty reasonable. Yeah, the Harima's definitely Salt Vest. The Orthworm, we don't know. It's probably not Citrus, then. It might be Covert Cloak, so I'll probably try not to fake out the Orthworm if I see it. Jolteon Hariyama, that's not bad, actually, at all. I think we Terra Steel immediately to avoid any Ice Punches or Terra Ices. No, but we're... I'm Covert Cloak, so I can get this guaranteed. So I think we just double protect. Do I protect this thing? I already forgot. Okay, we don't. That's fine. That's actually okay. Rage powder. Do we rage powder? It's like kind of risky to rage powder here, to be honest. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't force a position, really. It really makes me want to go for this sword, the Terra Steel Swords Dance. Or even just Swords Dance. I don't need to do Terra Steel or anything. No, we just rage powder. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I like this play, actually. Even if they go for an Ice Terra Blast, it's okay. What are we seeing here? I'm assuming it's going to be Terra Ice Jolteon. I'm expecting it, really. And they're going to try to fake out this thing, but because I am Covert Cloak... Oh, it's Terra Fairy. Oh, I like that. That's fun, at least. Not really... Doesn't really help that much, but yeah. They go for the fake out, they're like, oh, this will stop that, but actually, we're Covert Cloak, so we go for Rage Powder anyways. The only way they can beat this is if they're Safety Goggles Jolteon, which they are not, I think. That looks like it was going the right way. Okay, cool. No, that's great. That's super good. That's actively fantastic of a turn right there. That's about as good as I could have gone, actually. Over the Swords Dance, we are now incredibly scary. And honestly, I think we ignore the Hariyama and just go for the Jolteon. Or we ignore the Jolteon, because that thing's not actually a threat, theoretically. What could they switch in right now that would be bad? So if we Dragon Claw, that'll be stopped by Hatterene. Then we just do something else next turn. Okay, yeah, I'm down. I'm down for it. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna click Rage Powder again. It's not like that important to click Rage Powder here, but I am just gonna go for it just in case. Just in case. We should live a Terra Blast, it looks like. I wasn't actually certain of it, but it did kind of look like we'd live another Terra Blast from the Jolteon. We'll see, I guess. I'm not actually sure. To be fair, we didn't technically have to Terra Steel here. If anything, it might have been a misplay. To be completely honest with you, it might have been a bad misplay on my part. Here for the Terra Blast. It actually doesn't matter if we live here. This could be really important, actually. We do live. I thought so. Okay. That might have been really bad if I had done that differently. We go for the Dragon Claw. Does over half. Doesn't kill, but that's actually not too bad. Because now we get to bring him on for free, basically. Not literally free, but I think Booster Energy Slithering sounds awesome here. That sounds great, yeah. It's a little awkward because of Terra Fairy, but we just get Protect, yeah, like literally. This is actually a very easy turn on my part, actually. Because what are they? It's not that scary, is the thing. The Hariyama doesn't actually threaten that much. Even with the Drain Punch or whatever, like, it's fine. As far as I'm aware. We'll see, I guess. Just click Protect here. They're scared of the first impression, so they're probably gonna switch, but I'm just gonna play it safe. I really am just gonna play it safe. Yeah, they're terrified of the first impression. I actually don't have it at all, which might be a misplay. We'll see. The Arcanine comes in. We're actually not weak to that, so that's pretty nice. And we also guarantee to outspeed the Arcanine here. And there's so many positives right now. Garchomp is so strong with SD, it's actually ridiculous. So we get the Protect off. They're probably just gonna Terra Blast into the Chomp slot. Oh, they get, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. They just want to take this thing out, but obviously we go for the Protect. I can't imagine this lives. There's like no realistic way this lives. No, it's just because then it's only, okay. That is amazing. That is fabulous. Because we know Arcanine doesn't outspeed, and we know that they have to click Fake Out in the Garchomp slot. Otherwise, they die. They have to click Fake Out here, which means they'll die. In which case, we can pretty safely just go for an attack with Slithering here. Obviously, we could just get killed, but honestly, I'm down. Hariyama needs to go down, basically is what I'm trying to say. Go for Protect. It's pretty obvious, I'm aware, but worst case, they Flare Blitz into the Slitherwing and we get a free attack with Garchomp. Okay, yep, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. I'm assuming the Flare Blitz is coming out into the Chomp slot. Oh, we're faster! Oh, okay then. Let me mark that down. That'd be like no speed, like 118. What speed says that? I'm actually really curious. That is 0 speed investment. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay. Did I actually speed creep that correctly? What was I speed creeping for? Because I did invest a bit of speed into my this thing specifically. So we have to go for this, and then we just close combat the Orb Arm every time. This is a pretty clear-cut turn here. Not much they can do about this, as far as I'm aware. Over Protect makes sense. Just, yeah, be safe about it. Probably not going to be an Arcanine. Okay, we go for the Tsunami Cannon. It does probably take it out. It does take it out. Okay. Okay. Alright. Close combat comes out. Obviously nothing. But honestly, I think we start setting up with more... Although it's a little scary. I'm not going to deny it. This is a little bit spooky of a position. Because they have iron... Maybe they could have iron defense body press. That's just way too much. Never mind. Okay. We should be fine. Yeah. Because it's Earthworm, they're just too slow. And we take them out. GG's to Jordan. I'm so happy about my prep that week. That was amazing. Everything I went for worked out perfectly. Like, seriously. I even prepped game 2 doing for the setup sweep. Like, it was actually perfect. Like, legitimately. That could not have gone better, I don't think. There was no luck. There was literally no actual luck in that whole match. Like, everything that happened was just the game plan working correctly. I do think it was a pretty bad matchup, to be honest. With Jordan, like, Corviknight is ridiculous. Corviknight is insane in this matchup. And Sylveon's also pretty insane at the same time. Like, I'm not sure how you'd actually win this matchup, unless you're going for stuff like Vaporeon, like Iron Defense, or Acid Armor stuff. Even then, that's, like, really hard to pull off. With all my setup suitors, with Taunt, with, like, just so much. But no, seriously, Jesus Jordan, they played as well as they could. I think I prepped amazingly with this week. I'm super happy. Because that just proves that I can still do it. After last week, that felt awful. Because I prepped awfully, I played awfully. None of my stuff that I tried worked. This week, I tried a bunch of different stuff. Everything just seemed to line up just enough right. And it worked out. I'd love to see some sets from Jordan, but I'm not going to talk about it here. It's fine. But honestly, geez to them. I had a good... That was a lot of fun. Like, I'm sorry if you didn't have fun, Jordan, because, yeah, I get it. But yeah, GG's. Have a good day, everybody.